ain't gotta be too perfect. You just gotta know your worth. Talk about your flaws, how they make you flawless. You are like a work of art and artists. They do it all their dreams, all their hopes, all their nightmares.
Another episode of
Trends and Trauma.
We're your hosts, Brea and
Corrigan.
What we got this week?
This week's gonna be a fun one. I kind of got the idea of let's just keep adding on to this. Let's find out more about us, and we're gonna do it's a little game. It's just picking questions out of a box, which. Thank you, Josh, for making this. Mm-hmm. It's used for D&D, but I'm going to repurpose it for today. Yes. Literally, all we have is just a bunch of questions that we're going to answer while doing makeup, kind of like episode 1, but with a little bit more directed questions and not kind of us just talking about our careers and things like that. It's more about what's your favorite color, things like that. It's going to be fun. Before that, do you have any shout-outs for the week?
I'm still reading 48 Laws of Power. I'm in it now, like not halfway done, but I'm, putting a dent in it. That's the only thing. I
have a couple.
Go ahead.
No. You go ahead, but I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Okay, preparedness. That's it. That's all I got right now. I've been reading the same books. I haven't watched anything new, I don't think.
Okay.
The new movies, books.
See, that's the thing is, I've been making it a point to make myself watch something because I'm real bad about, it could be bad, and I get kind of anxious about it being bad. Mm-hmm. So I just don't end up picking it up, which is my issue. That's why I'm bad about TV shows. Movies, I can commit less time to it, and if it's bad, I only had to do it once. It's fine. Mm-hmm. So this week, I actually watched 2. One I thought I was going to like and ended up not liking, and one I thought I was not going to like and ended up loving.
Okay.
Which was hilarious. So I watched, the first one was It Comes at Night. It's a 2016 horror. It's more of a thriller, a psychological thriller. It was good. It was well written. It was well acted. I think the highlight performance was Joe Edgerton, which you've probably seen in a lot, but haven't realized this is his name. He's kind of usually he's in the background, but does a really good job in everything he's in. Mm-hmm. But it was a slow burn, and it only got more upsetting as it went, which. As I get older, I'm realizing that with horror, I call it my boomer antics because I feel like there is a formula for me for horror, and it is tried and true and tired, and I get that. So I know people are going out and changing things up and making it where you may not have a final girl who makes it to the end. You may not have that little glimmer of hope at the end that somebody made it. That's becoming more and more prevalent in the horror today, and I appreciate that. But I like my happy endings. Mm-hmm. This one didn't have that. Okay. The other one, though, that I thought I wasn't going to like because of all the hype and everything, and I wasn't even going to do it because of how much hype there was, but I finally just sat down and said, screw it, yesterday morning, and it was Brightburn. Jesus, not Brightburn. I hate that movie. That movie's terrible. For me, I can't stand bratty children in a movie. And anyways, but no, Saltburn. I finally watched it. It was one of those, everyone was kind of hyping it to be like, if you can't make it through certain scenes because it's been grossing people out. Okay. I personally love watching gross out films, like ones that are supposed to be and notoriously hard to get through. Mm-hmm. I kind of like to test myself on those movies, which is why I was leaning towards watching it, but then I just heard so much about it and over. And
you want to make
wasn't going to do it, yeah. So I finally was like, you know what, let me get my own idea on it, and I actually really liked it. It brought me back to watching The Hand That Rocks the Cradle from the 90s and The Good Son, anything kind of like Cape Fear. It had this psychological fuckery, and it was also one of those where I kind of loved the antagonist. Mm-hmm. I guessed a little bit of the twist pretty early on, but I didn't guess how extreme that would go with the antagonist. I don't want to give anything away. Because everyone knows about there's 2 scenes, and they actually did make me look away from the TV for a second, mm-hmm. which for me is a compliment because to make me actually look away and not want to see something, it has to be pretty hardcore. I've seen like I said, most of the ones that people talk about being too hard to get into. Yeah, I've seen Antichrist. horror fans know what I'm talking about. It's rough. But anyway, so yeah, that was a good one. And actually, I loved it so much, I'm going to go through and watch it again and watch some of the nuances that I didn't catch the first time, just for the pleasure of it. And when Bobby gets home, I'm going to make sure he watches it. But the movie the song at the end of the movie is my shout out for the song for the song of the week as well. Just because I already knew about this song. It's from 2001. But it's something I've kind of recently, in the past year or two, been really playing, and ironically has been in my head kind of rent-free. But it is Sophie Ellis Baxter, and it's Murder on the Dance Floor. Again, if you know this movie, you know that scene. But that song is just so fun. And the lyrics are... They kill me, pun intended. But yeah, so go check that song out. Check the movie out. I didn't think it was as insane as some people made it sound, but it definitely had some insane moments. It just didn't make me like gag or anything like that. But again, I get where people were coming from with some of the things. But chill out, people.
You gotta relax.
But yeah, other than that, I'm now in the middle of If It Bleeds, which I did not know was a compilation of short stories, or so far it seems like that. I think I might have talked about that last time, but I can't remember. I know I've been talking about it in the shop, how it's been kind of messing me up because it's Stephen King. So for me, I didn't realize that this with short stories, if it's a powerful short story, I need a minute to like recoup from that ending before I start on to the next one. So hearing Audible, not giving a shit about the fact that I need a minute, I'll get to the end and I'll be driving home and like I'm emotional. I'll cry in the middle of a book. It is what it is. I know somehow I'm the fire sign who's the emotional, and you're the water sign who can't cry for shit during a movie.
That's crazy.
We're gonna get into it today, and because that's something I think is hilarious about us. Anyways. But no, it was one of those, so like I'd be in the middle of driving, having this moment, and then it ends, and then it's like, and Act 2, and I'm like, wait a minute. New characters, new everything. I need a second.
Pause.
So it's been interesting, but it has been great. I'm just now getting into the short story that's actually called If It Bleeds, which is picking up with Holly Gibney and the characters from the previous book. So I finally I'm 4 or 5 hours into it, so about a third of the way into the book, and it's now getting to where I know people instead of brand new characters. So love that. Other than that, shout out to E. Jean Carroll for getting that $83 million paycheck for just telling the truth. Again, if you know, you know. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's start asking some questions.
Let's get into it.
Do you want to go first or you want to go second?
You can go. You can go
Okay.
first. Go ahead, because I'm already...
Yeah, I'm going to get into the makeup in a second.
I got some concealer in my hand.
Oh, that's an easy one. Okay, but I want to elaborate on that. So, favorite color?
It's green.
Yeah, I knew that. We were supposed to guess some of the ones we knew of each other already. That's okay. It's fine. Mine's pink. But as far as like what you like, because I thought about it too. Like, what colors do you like to wear?
Black.
Same. I love wearing black. I do love wearing pink. Reds look good on me. Greens look good on me, and purples look good on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
orange looks good on you too.
No,
you don't. You got that orange top, and I like it every time you wear it.
I know, and it's still. That's the only orange top I have, and it makes me. I feel like it makes me look jaundicey. Gold does not look good on me. I look straight up like jaundice. It's not good. That's not ableism. It just. Facts. I look sick whenever I wear yellow. And I don't really wear blue. Like I don't know if it looks good on me or not. I don't really care about blue. That's terrible. For all the blue fans out there, now y'all hate me. But it just doesn't look right on me. I do love some shit greens though. Shit greens and browns. Give me give me like diarrhea green. Love it. Pea soup. Yes. But yeah, so pink is my favorite, and then probably black is up there too. But yeah, that was an easy one.
That was. Okay, so we're gonna guess.
No, if it's one of those where we can guess. If it is, some of them aren't geared towards that. Let me actually get started on some makeup.
Are you more introverted or extroverted?
What are you?
Me?
I would say you're extroverted.
Am I? That's why I was like, tell me what you think I am.
Well, but I mean, we also see each other at work where we're kind of paid to be extroverted.
That part, right.
Which is what I say for me is I'm a extroverted introvert. I'm an introvert at heart, But if there's a paycheck,
right.
I can turn it on. But I have to turn it on. Naturally, in my own habitat, I am a very quiet person and tend to like to just speak when it's something important. When I'm in my natural environment, I'm more of a person of few words. Ironically, with a podcast, still have a lot to say, but naturally, I'm not gonna be the one to go out and start talking to strangers or anything like that. But that's also social anxiety, and I can turn it on for sure, but it is a thing where I am actively turning it on.
I'm getting better with it. Like, I feel like now when, like, me and my sister went out Saturday, we went to Crab Danger, I sat at the bar because it was just quicker service instead of 45 minutes. And I'm like, yo, can we sit at the bar? They was like, of course, you always first come, first serve at the bar. Right. But then we start talking to, and then I'm that lady that, now I didn't start the conversation at the bar, but the ladies start, and then all I need is for you to say something, then I'll start talking.
Yes. I'm very much an open book pretty early on.
Yeah.
Like, and that's, like, naturally, I don't know, I think I have, an approachable, demeanor. I don't know. Some people look at tattoos and piercings though and immediately think you're not. So whatever. But I'm never I'm naturally a nice person.
Yes, you are.
And I think I'm easy to talk to, but I'm not going to be the one to initiate. That's just not going to happen.
Same. Yeah, that's why I say it depends on the setting. Like, I mean, I'm naturally, like, people I know. I'm the comedian. I am the talker. I talk a lot.
You can take the spotlight when you need to,
right,
and when you want, or if you want to.
Right.
I am 100% fine with other friends. Like, I love my Aries friends because they love taking the spotlight. By all means, let me sit back and watch. Like, and same with my Leo friends. Like, and I have some Leo tendencies too. I can take the spotlight if no one else wants it, but I am very, very, very freely going to give it up to anybody and everybody who wants it around me, unless it's a situation where, I'm making a point to have the spotlight, and with something like with D&D, so I do play D&D a lot, and whenever it's your turn, and we at times, because we have a big group, and our big one, it's 9 people, it's a lot to DM over, but we do this thing where we have pass the, it's kind of like a little stuffed animal, or whatever stuffed animal we have that week, pass it around to the person whose turns it is, so that we know to be quiet, listen to them, hear them out, so they have their time, so they have their chance to take their turn. That's especially good for me because I don't naturally project loud. So with a group of 9, it definitely comes in handy. But it's one of those things, if I need to project, I'll take over. I can. I can and I will if I need to, if there's a purpose for it. And as far as day-to-day, I'm not going to initially grab for that.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, it definitely comes and goes.
Yeah. Definitely in the moment kind of thing. Yes. Let's see. What's your dream job aside from podcasting and hair? Yeah, I knew what it meant. Yeah, that website took it as that was our main job. Well, I think I've talked about it before, but I used to be in school for special effects and wig application, where you actually make wigs from the ground up and apply them in a theatrical or cinematic setting. So that was definitely a goal at the time and something I fell in love with. And then, of course, I had to kind of not give it up, but realistically had to kind of change directions back over to hair. But since then, I've also gotten back into more of my passions, which is art in general. And am kind of in this phase right now of, I call it pre-drag because I think I'm going to attempt it. I think I'm going to say it out loud, manifest it,
yes, you should
start approaching that, which for me means that I have a lot of things I need to work on before I can actually take that title and use that. But that's where I'm at right now, is starting to address those things and grow in a way that I will be comfortable finally stepping out on a stage and saying, this is me. This is what I want to bring as a drag artist. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of taking on yet another potential job, along with podcasting and now hair. But yeah, I'm excited about it, and I'm working on, like I said, specific things that I know I need to work on before I put myself out there for the wolves and put myself on any kind of stage to be judged. I need to perfect some things, or at least as perfect as I can get it.
Yeah. But just start.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up.
Yep.
I feel like my dream job is hair. Like, I mean, in this podcast that we do now, but I feel like I'm already living it. Like, I really do. Like, I really already, this is what I wanted to do. Besides, like, when I was little, I think I said I wanted to be a chef. But, I mean, I don't like to cook for real. So,
at one point, I wanted to be a, oh, God, what is it called? Oh, no. I can't even think what it's called. That's okay. At one point, a vet, though. I did want to do veterinarian. I also want to be a teacher at one point.
really?
Special ed.
Really? I did not know that.
Yep. So I applied to when I applied to a lot of colleges, but I applied to Jesus Christ, Winthrop.
Cheese and crackers.
Sorry, yeah.
It's okay.
I blaspheme. But no, I got accepted to Winthrop once for education and once for the other one I can't think of the name of. Architecture. Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, architecture was another one that was on my list, and I really struggled on what to narrow it down to because I was told for so many years artists can't. That's not a practical job. That's not a practical thing to do. So I was constantly like ignoring that as an option, and it was silly. Yeah, I listened to too many people too much.
Right, yeah. That's why I don't listen to people. Like, I mean, you can give me your opinion. I'm not going to do
it's
it.
your turn.
But
Not me stealing it for you.
Oh, it's okay. Give me one. Is it a new one?
Yeah, but you go ahead.
Oh.
It can't be. The OCD in me is like, no, you have to choose your
No,
question.
you have to pick it yourself. What's your favorite type of music, and do you have a favorite artist?
I would say I have 3 specific types of music that I probably gravitate to the most. I love punk rock. I love like 90s alt, like that area of rock is one of my favorites. But specifically like girl bands, loved. Like I actually wrote these down because I had a lot on my list that I wanted to narrow it down to. But I love that. I call this other one, I call it depression pop, which is kind of where it's this new pop area of girls who all sound depressed. And I just love it, like Billie Eilish, Melanie Martinez, Halsey, like anything where it sounds like they've been through a lot, but you give me like a poppy beat, I'm happy. As far as punk alternative rock, I put Garbage, Tegan and Sarah, Metric, and Hole. All of those you should look up. I've also included, this is kind of she goes over both, but I also just put queer energy, gay energy. I love me some Billy Porter, some Noah Davis, some Gregory Dillon, Z Machine, and Adore Delano. She's went from pop to and like dance sound tracks to punk rock, and very 90s inspired. That third album of hers, and yeah, so I listen to a mixture of rock and depression pop.
Depression pop.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably the 2 I probably listen to the most.
I say, well, I have to just look at my iTunes, but right off the top, I know I like R&B. I listen to a lot of R&B, a lot of rap, gospel music. Sometime when I'm trying to feel a spirit, okay. But workout music. I just listen to like
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, any music you can sing. I don't think I have a favorite artist. Meg Thee Stallion just came out with the new song Hiss. And
So
then
good.
Ice Spice has that new song Farts. I don't know the
I
whole
haven't
name
heard
of
that one. Okay.
I put it on my reel yesterday with those braids I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, you think you this shit, you're not even a fart or something. I was like, wow, okay. But I like any kind. I'm a singer at heart, so anything I can sing with. I love some like Jacquees. I liked
What's
Ride
the
Away.
the one that you've introduced me to recently that I'm always like requesting?
Oh, King George.
King
I
George.
love some rhythm and some blues and
Yes.
like blues music. Yeah,
Well, that one where because it sounds really, really happy and go lucky, but like you listen to
weight.
the lyrics and it's like, oh, this is sexual.
It's
like,
little weight don't bother me. Yeah, gotta be
Yes.
do something to do something.
Yes.
I love King George. I like Calvin Richardson, Pokey Bear. They all of them want Tucker. I like them. So, like,
Yeah.
all that music from back in the day, liquor house music is what they like to call it.
Okay.
I love it. That's what I like. Any kind of
Who
old
was
school.
the concert you went to? Who was that?
Yeah, that was the blues festival, but that was King George, Calvin Richards,
Okay,
and
all the
them.
people you've already been naming.
Yeah,
Got
Punky
it.
Bear. They I can't remember Tucker. I can't think of who else was.
You got
It
a
was very
rose.
fun.
You got a rose.
I did. I walked up to Calvin Richards. Whew, that's a fine man. Okay, but yeah, walked up to him and got my rose. My granddaddy was like, "You're not gonna get a rose." He was passing them out as he was singing, but the women were going up to the stage, and we were kind of like in the back. And I was like, "Papa, I want a rose," and he was like, "You're not gonna get one."
Bet.
Excuse me? I'm a grown woman now, okay? So listen, sir, I watched him until he made his way to the side of the stage, and I walked right up to him. I just had to bite my lip because I couldn't do anything else and just hold my hand out. But I loved it. We had a great time. So any kind of music like that is my favorite.
Nice. The next question was favorite foods. That's an easy one for me. I love going to Asia Pacific for my Asian food, and I say that because I do kind of a little bit of Asian from all over, Southeast Asian, a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Korean.
Okay.
So good, and to me, it's like where I go when I want something more authentic and less Americanized.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love an Americanized Chinese place, Chinese restaurant, but love sushi. I love ramen, like restaurant style ramen. God, I love Mexican food. Oh,
Same.
I could eat tacos every day.
Same.
Pizza's always good. That's an easy one.
Right.
Super easy.
I like food, period.
Period.
Yeah, we both like the same kind of food. I love Mexican. I love Japanese food. I can eat tacos every single day of my life.
Yes.
I love pizza.
What
I like
is it,
wings.
Birria?
Yeah,
The
Birria,
Birria.
101, however you say it.
I think it's Birria, yeah.
It's on Wade
It's
Hampton. That's delicious.
The street style tacos.
Yes,
The
with
hell?
the that's my.
Vibrator.
No, I left my rose at home. But is a fan. So, if y'all heard that on the audio only, don't judge me. That is not that kind of toy. Okay, it's a regular toy. Okay,
Trying to keep it moving.
It's fine.
No,
It's
so we don't have to
fine.
play dead
I
air.
like this one. Anything you want to manifest today. I like to call Mondays maintenance Mondays. Anyway,
Okay.
get you ready for your week. So anything you want to manifest today, you can go first.
Fine. Put me on the spot. No.
Think fast. Go.
I will. I continually. This is a common one for me. I will love editing. I will get better at editing.
Amen. Amen.
But the newest one is I will get better at sewing.
Okay.
I can do it.
You can do it.
I'm working on my second piece. I say I'm working on it in my head, but as far as putting actual fabric to sewing machine, not just yet. My room is about to be used for Bobby's mother is coming through. So I want to take that project after she leaves because I know it's about to destroy my room. And so I don't want to do that while she's here. But yeah, that's going to be my next project is working on my first big piece. I've made a vest before, and that was a lot of tailoring. But I actually took costuming in college and kind of got a little, like the basics. But it is one of those things I'm definitely not confident in it yet. So I will get better. I will get confident when it comes to my sewing skills.
That's right. Pause. Let me get because my timer just went off for the 30 minutes.
Yep. So we're going to change out the battery real quick.
Yep.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Let me actually catch up on my makeup.
You're back.
And we're back. Kind of.
Almost back to my seat, people. Okay. Manifesting today.
Yep, we just did that. So.
Oh yeah, well let me do mine. Because you were prepared. You had some notes. If you want to manifest something, I had some affirmations you can say out loud. I listen to like morning affirmations. Sometime I didn't do it this morning, but I if I don't, then I still go back to my list. Got a whole lot of them. But my mantra is yes I can, and of course I will. So whatever you want to do this week, yes you can, and of course.
Do you listen to the Snoop Dogg affirmation song?
No.
You should.
I'm dead.
It's so good. Have you heard it?
No, I don't. How it go?
No, I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you. I'm not singing. No. Not on the spot. But no, it's the Snoop Dogg affirmation songs. I'll play it for you after the podcast.
I'll write that down.
So good. If you need an affirmation song, that's the one.
Okay,
it's so adorable, and it's actually a bop. Because it's Snoop Dogg.
Another thing was like the affirmations is what made me think about the manifest. But manifest more micro lot clients too is what because that's my focus. So I would say manifesting more of that, more clients. New micro lot clients, which I got one girl in my DMs, that I was talking to on my way here. So that's great. Hopefully she book an appointment.
Yes.
So we gonna manifest that.
She is,
Absolutely. So yes.
Alrighty. How do you stay physically active and maintain a healthy lifestyle?
I don't. I don't. I just started doing that.
No, it is definitely a struggle for me. So I used to do, I think probably my fittest in recent years was when I was doing aerial arts and I say aerial arts, but it was just Lyra. But I was doing Lyra and working out. I think probably 4 to 5 times a week. On top of that, and my upper body was banging at that point. But yeah, that was probably the most recent that I've actually would consider myself fit and healthy. I have the worst luck with. I'll get into a regiment. I'll be doing it for about 6 months. Really happy with like my progress, everything, and then something will happen. I'll have an injury or I'll get really sick, and I will fall out of that regiment in a heartbeat. And go 6 months without doing a damn thing and come out of it 30 pounds heavier than when I even started.
Yeah.
I've done that, I think, 4 or 5 times now in the past 10 years. And I'm at an okay area, but I have definitely not picked up working out again. I just keep saying it, which is another problem of mine. I'll get to it. But I think right now it's mainly just this freaking weather has me just not energized. Which I've noticed for me, January is usually when I start really feeling the winter blues. Right. Not really December, because I'm usually just stressed the hell out about the holidays. But yeah, so right now my goal is to, of course, keep getting back into the gym I have at home. But I am one of those people who definitely pays for a gym membership and doesn't go. I have done that
you
for
will not steal my
long
money.
time. No, I'll just give it away because they make it so annoying to go in and cancel. So I just give up and keep paying.
No.
Yeah, it's not great. That's not a great answer, but it is the truth.
Right. So you want a lie or the truth?
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, yeah. I mean, but your progression, I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I know you are killing it at the gym.
I've been trying. That's why I was a little late. That's why I'm trying to get my full hour in today. I'll be trying to drop my daughter off at school by 8 and be at the gym from 8 to 9. I am later than an MF. I'm trying to cuss a lot. But I'll be later than a goddamn all the time.
I ain't trying to cuss.
I ain't trying to, but goddamn. I'll be late all the time, and it's either the stars are aligned that day or they're not. Either I am very on time or I am late. So I was late today, but I did make it to the gym. The gym did see me. And I was, like you said, routine. It's routine. Like once you get that routine down, I like to go. It saves a lot of people's lives, not just mine. Yeah. You know, because I'll be ready to knock someone's head off.
No, I will say I do dance in the shower sometimes a lot. Yes, I do get my cardio in a little bit, just like 5-10 minutes of like dancing. If no one's at home and I can actually be loud in the mornings, which right now because Bobby's not here, he is on his way from Louisiana to Maine. Yeah, so it's me alone in the mornings. I will turn on my jams and get low in the shower. But I mean, it's one of those, like, that little bit I even feel like it sticks with me through the day.
Yeah, get your heart rate
up. I also, this is really funny, but I'll also stretch in the shower too. I know I'm asking for an injury, but
you're asking for a slip and fall.
I've been good so far. Okay. As long as we clean the lube up.
God.
When you think I'm joking. Anyways,
not playing at all. That was not a joke.
But no, that is one thing like where I can have fun with that, and like I will have my days where I'm like, I really want to go do something. It's just whether or not I act on it, and that's just something I'm trying to work on.
You just gotta do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Is it your turn?
Yeah. Yep. You picked the
because I had to call myself out on not working out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Favorite cocktail? That's mine. Here we go. Right up my alley. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna drink it. But no.
Do you have it?
I got a favorite. Spicy margarita is my favorite, or a
Is it like a jalapeno margarita?
Yes.
Yeah.
So spicy margarita, like jalapeno margarita. I like a pear martini. I like a blueberry lemon drop martini. They're my top 3. There you go.
What's funny is I was the one who picked that question. I was the one who wrote that question, and I'm not the one who drinks.
Right, exactly.
Mine, I'm simple. If I'm making it at home, it's margarita, just regular margarita. I love my sour. I love my citrus. If I'm out drinking, I try not to pick it because that's something I can make at home. But I love lemon drops. But you have to take the lemon drop shot and turn it into a drink for me. I will fuck those up.
Yes.
I'm definitely one of those who goes for flavor. I will do shots if the intent is just to get fucked up. They're not ones I'm going to pick. Because this psycho ass over here likes to drink white tequila.
Right. I love it.
I'm a brown liquor person.
I'll drink brown.
I will do it. But back in the day, I would do shots of vodka. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I say that. I won't back down. I won't say no to a shot. But
right, because we just took shots.
I'm not
on Saturday.
right. Well, it was white tequila, and it kills me every time.
That was Tito's vodka.
Oh, was it? Oh,
That was vodka.
see, that's how much I drink. I wasn't even paying attention to the damn liquor, and that's how much I caught it. Anyways, I'm not the drinker. I will do it. I will have fun, but for me, growing up with an alcoholic mother, I always kind of...
my dad's an alcoholic, and
I
still
always
would drink
kept
you under
myself...
the table.
Yeah. Well, no, I will say I did inherit an iron stomach. It's really hard for me to get any kind of hangover. Like, as long as I drink water before I go to bed, I'm good.
I'm almost 30,
Yeah.
and I'm just now...
Your body's starting to catch up?
Yeah, to catch up. If I am hungover, I am on my mother's couch until 5 p.m. the next day. I need you to take care of me. I need you to love me, not judge me.
I don't have any problems with it.
I'm terrible. I used to not. I used to wake up and go. Now, I feel like a bus hit me and I need help.
Yeah.
So I try not to even do that no more. I haven't been drunk in a long time. I haven't been hungover in a long time.
Yeah, because we didn't get bad in Florida.
Right, yeah. No,
we had fun.
We had fun.
Yeah.
That
I kept sweating my shit out. I couldn't stay tipsy because I kept sweating it out.
Hot. Yeah, it was so hot. I can't wait to go back. We
Yes.
almost there.
Oh,
We're going to
God.
Bronner Brothers next, but I can't wait to go back to Orlando like this.
I just got to think about my money. I got to save that up.
That's right. I did not go to Starbucks today. I made my own coffee. I did go to a place that won't be named. They made me late. But I did buy some food this morning. I was hungry.
Oh, no,
Couldn't be
fuck
late
that.
and
Chick-fil-A.
hungry.
Chick-fil-A made her late. Chick-fil-A. It was Chick-fil-A.
Say it. Call it like
Chick-fil-A.
it is. They did give me a comp card, though, like for a free breakfast. Because he was like, I'm so sorry you had to wait. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm already late. And I was hungry. Couldn't be late and hungry. But you're going to make me extra late. But at least I'm not hungry. So... pick you another one.
Oh, yeah, that's my turn. I got into the glitter and got distracted.
That's all right. It's looking good.
Yeah, me doing a natural eye. It's interesting. I kind of like it. How do you unwind and relax after a busy day? I definitely zone out on YouTube. YouTube is probably my favorite social media. No, it is my favorite social media. As far as something I can go pick up and not have to worry about. And I've got my algorithm set to what I like. But yeah, I could spend. It's bad. I can deep dive on some YouTube channels. And as far as at home, that's usually what's on in the background if I'm not paying attention to the TV. Other than that, I mean, I do occasionally game on the Switch. I haven't really been playing on my PC hardly at all recently. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I just haven't. Other than I like being in the communal area where the Switch is and not in my room, away from everybody. But yeah, that's probably the main one is zoning out on YouTube. My favorite channels right now are Charlotte Dobry. She's the one I shared with you. That girl. So right now she's doing one every 3 days, but her normal schedule is a video every single day. Woo. Insane to me. But she's super funny. She recently got to her first million, is now making her way to 2 million.
Subscribers or money?
Subscribers.
Oh.
Oh, no, I don't know that part. No. No. I know there are some people who put that out there, but I would not put my information like that out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, her, I love Willem's Beatdown. I think the channel itself is Willem Belli. Belli. But yeah, that's my favorite, the other favorite, and I've been following her for, years, since season 1 when she was still over on The Stylish. I love the Trixie Mattel channel as well. Those are probably the easiest ones. Oh, and Dead Meat. Dead Meat, I'm always on Dead Meat too. So those are probably my biggest, most likely to be on at any given time if you come over and I'm just chilling. Yeah. What about you?
No, after a busy day,
It's working out.
Yeah, working out morning and night. Working out is my go-to, like how I like to unwind. Yeah, because if I feel like I done had a bad day, I go to the gym. If I'm in my feelings, I go to the gym. So I try not to talk no junk. I just go to the gym.
Instead of watching something and making you cry like I do.
Yeah, because I'm not going to cry anyway. But I love a glass of wine at the end of a day, long day. I love a bubble bath at the end of the day in my phone. Like, just light a candle.
We have one of those deep tubs. I fuck that thing up.
Okay, I love bubble bath, some wine, and a TV. Like I like 85 South Show. If you just gonna watch something like just bullshit or whatever, like I like 85 South Show if I'm like watching TV in the tub. Like that's what I do.
Bob's Burgers is the show for us. For me, if it's one of those where I have seen it so many times, I can just put it on and be fine.
Oh yeah.
The first 7 seasons. Anything after that is still new to me, and I haven't watched it.
7 seasons. That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, there's like 13 seasons now.
Wow.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers. I remember when they came out. I was in college, and it was one of those things like, is this really going to do well or not? Back in the day. Because it was kind of like, I think people wrote it off simply as a Simpsons knockoff, and it's so not. The sense of humor there is so different, and I'm really glad that they did well, or are still doing well. But yeah, 13 seasons strong, it's kind of crazy. Maybe 14 now. Don't quote me on that. I think they did already get signed up for 14, or it might be in the middle of 14. Like I said, I still got to catch up because I have commitment issues.
This one is, we was going to do this one anyway. I like that I picked it. What are some of your pet peeves? So we're going to do an ick episode, but we can do... I
didn't know if we could really do a whole hour of icks.
Right.
We might be able to. But I wanted to see kind of what our icks today are. Right, yeah. Let's start off with like some baby icks and go from there. Go ahead. You got some shit.
Asking me questions that you already know the answer to. I don't like that.
I've already told you.
Or like that you can find yourself. Like, no shade to clients, but I do have a booking website. So you were like, how much is this, or when you're available? It's have all a booking. In one spot. It's right there. Just like look at it.
I pay for this. Please utilize it.
Please use it. I don't mind customer service. I do not mind you DMing me or whatever. But like,
well, and like because we do have elderly people who aren't the most savvy with technology, and I get that. That's fine. But it's when it really gets me is when young people.
Right.
There's an app. Why do we all of a sudden have an issue with downloading an app?
I constantly post, and I know you see it.
Right.
I know you see it.
Booksy.com. Like, I pay too much every month for it.
Okay, so, like, use it.
Please use it. Yeah. I use it for y'all, so you see all of my notifications, like, all of my stuff. Now, I do have people, because I'm, 12 years in, like, I have people that I know... they know to text me.
Right.
But those people, that's between me and them.
Right.
We're good like that, and they know situations outside of the typical client. Yes, I give special treatment to some people, and yes, I'm allowed to. It's my business. Anyways.
You can pay for the special treatment.
Yeah, that part. They do. They do. They do.
You can pay.
Loyalty alone.
Which camera you want? This one? That one?
All of them. You
can pay for the treatment.
Be loyal to your people and take good care of them, and they'll take good care of you.
That's a fact.
It's facts. Same with anyone who runs their own business. Your tattoo artists, your piercers, all of that. Be good to us, we'll be good to you.
Absolutely.
What is it? Treat mama right, and mama will treat you.
Happy wife, happy life, all of that. However you want. Happy stylist. If you bring me coffee, tell you what to do. Bring coffee, tips, be on time.
Speak dirty to me.
Okay,
Speak dirty to me.
That's right. But another one I say is being on time. If you want to piss me off, be late.
It's the no call, no show.
Zoom in on my face right here.
Tell me, tell me ahead of time. We're totally fine.
Right.
It can be an hour at a time even. We're fine.
Yeah.
Unless it's something where you've known for a while you're sick, and that doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. People are still last minute about letting it. It's fine. But it's the no call, no show, the disrespect of not even thinking to let me know, because now I'm fully out of that time and money and the ability to even book that time. So now I'm kind of double fold. Right. Because I lost your income and potential income.
Double fucked. Right.
Double fucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but...
so just it's the same with like a doctor's office. Like if you didn't call and didn't cancel, you're going to pay for that appointment. And I don't do that. I really try not to. Instead, what I do is if you keep doing it to me after 3 times, you're out. Like,
Right.
you no call, no show me
You
3
got
times,
one
and
time.
we're done.
Yeah, you got one time to no show me, and I'm a block.
I'm really lenient, and I don't like confrontation, so that's just how I am. At the same time, just don't make me have to go there. Like, I don't like that. I don't like having to treat people like children. But it's literally an app. It's literally there for y'all to make it easy.
That's right. What other pet peeves? I said time management.
If you're gonna, okay, so this is a brand new one for me that just happened.
Brand new.
Well, and so if you borrow someone's stuff,
Okay.
return it either better or the same. Do not return it with damages, with stains,
That's a
anything
fact.
like that, because I'm immediately never going to let you borrow it again.
Facts.
Just common courtesy. Timeliness is a big one for me. I am notoriously early bird, like at least 15 minutes early.
I said that
everywhere.
I was late today.
I know. I was wondering if you were going to catch it. I wasn't going to call you out.
I was
wasn't
late.
going to call you out.
I said it earlier. Either the stars
What
are
did you
alive
say? It was
or they're
10:30.
not.
You're going to be a couple minutes after 10:30.
Yeah, and it was
11:05.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, bro, it was not my. It was Chick-fil-A's fault. I was like, I know if anywhere I can go in and out, it's gonna be Chick-fil-A.
Devil's chicken.
It was a lie today, but it's
You should have went for the devil's chicken. You would have been on time.
I know Popeyes.
You
would
would've
have
went with seasoning.
Churches. No, I should have got
You
something
should have
else.
chose actual seasoning.
But I love their
No,
food.
can't relate.
Can't
Can't relate.
I like their food. They did not disappoint me, but I was disappointed today. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. But
I'm disappointed you still eat there.
I was. I was. Okay. Well,
Who's throwing shade?
it's fine. Next question.
Did we already pick this one, or is this the one I picked out? Okay. Favorite. Oh, we already did that. Favorite musicians, favorite artists. We already did that. Favorite genre, all that. So, bleh. Some of these did overlap a little bit, and that's okay. Because we came at each other with a whole group of questions. Right. At each other like it was a duel. Anything living in your head rent free right now?
Have you ever been swallowed? Have you seen that?
What's that from?
Oh my God, it's TD Jakes. It was like, they said earlier that was a lie. He's not a power bottom. It's funny, but it's still funny. Anyway, one of his sermons,
the guy that was the
pastor,
power bottom
for
P. Diddy.
Okay. He's going around. It's a TikTok whatever of his sermon. He said it in their sermon, but it was like this one I watched. It was like when your side piece walks in while you're talking or while you're preaching or whatever. It was like, have you ever been swallowed?
Oh,
so that's been living in my head rent free. My sister showed me the one, and she said it in front of Delaney. So Delaney's had been walking around asking, "Have you ever been swallowed?"
Oh my God!
And then she'll be like, yes or no. And that's how she's been saying it. So, no.
Okay.
And that's been living in my head rent free.
There's also, what was the one, anytime,
I was like, I got to figure out how to make this money by tomorrow. Huh?
That scene. Anytime in the shop, anytime anyone says huh to her, that's the response back.
Absolutely, because you heard me, first of all.
For me, I definitely keep, for me, it's usually I'm a parrot. You know this. I'm a parrot. It's usually one little thing will get said, and then I'm immediately quoting the movie or quoting the song, whatever it is. I'm a parrot. I'm a fucking parrot. But I 100% keep Willem's quotes, a lot of her quotes in my head, rent free. One of them is whenever you see somebody whose makeup is bad, she likes to do it, nurse. And the reason why is because nurses help people. And clearly they need help.
That's why I wore my scrubs on Saturday, because nurse, I knew I was going to have to save a few bitches. And I did.
So nurse is one of them. There's also one that she does. It's I'm the prettiest one now that Kenya's gone. I love Willem. The amount of times so she does. She's been in a couple bands too, and AAA Girls and DWF. And DWF did a version of Mariah Carey. I mean, not Mariah Carey. Alicia Keys, This Girl's on Fire, except it's called This Boy is a Bottom. I can no longer hear that song without thinking of the This Boy is the Bottom lyrics. Has completely changed me. They also have one called Chow Down at Chick-fil-A, and it's back when Chick-fil-A first came out about their hate for the gays.
No.
And so they made this, it kind of was around the same time, and it went viral before viral was even a word back then. And but yeah, she has definitely stuck in my head. A lot of Katya and Katya and Trixie quotes to live up there rent free.
Yeah, a lot of soul.
A lot of TikToks.
Friday,
a lot Vine quotes are up there. A lot of those. But yeah, it's very much in the moment where I'll just and Keon is not good for it because Keon will. We know a lot of the same ones, and we'll start just riffing on and on and on. If there's a movie on, if we've both seen it, God help everybody, because we can't stop quoting the damn movie before it happens. Yeah, we're bad about that. It is what it is. It's fun.
It's fun. It's very fun. It's never a boring day at the Wave.
Yeah, there's just a karaoke machine being controlled by a parrot in this brain, and it just goes through a lot of quotes.
Love it here.
I didn't complain. I just think it's funny.
I just find it funny how. Okay, favorite genre in movies. I already know yours. Horror.
Definitely. You love comedy.
I do like
you
comedy.
Love some comedy.
I like a romantic movie too. I know. But
romance. My least favorite romantic comedies. That's literally my least favorite combo. Is the romantic comedies.
I like not romantic comedies. I like romance and I like a comedy. I love a good love story.
So you go in front like you don't like both when it's romantic comedy.
Like what?
Along Came Polly or like.
I don't think I watched it. I don't know. Well, Shallow Hal, is that a romantic?
Yeah, 100%. That one did not age well.
That was so funny.
It is a funny one. It is funny as shit, but it did not age well. Did not,
but it's okay. We like it.
Well, okay, so do you like the 80s rom-coms of like Sleepless in Seattle, like You've Got Mail, shit like that? No?
I watched it, but that's not my...
okay. So it really is just separate, like...
separate,
comedy,
I
separate romance.
I like either
what's a romantic novel? Like, just pure romance, like Titanic?
The Notebook.
Oh, yeah.
I like The Notebook.
That has its funny moments, too.
It does. Yeah. I like movies like that.
That was
The
a good
Notebook.
one.
What's that other...
funny thing, because again, we talked about the fact that you don't, while you look it up, the fact that you don't cry during movies.
I don't.
The first time I ever watched The Notebook, I was like 17.
And that's a good one to
it is.
cry
It was sobbing.
if you're going to cry.
So, never watched it before, was at a friend's house, and she'd already fallen asleep, and so I'm like watching it, because I don't go to sleep at normal hours, and was watching it by myself, but I was watching it super low because I didn't want to wake her up. And I had not seen this before, and when I tell you I was dry heaving from trying to keep myself from like ugly cry, was trying to hold it in, was like making myself nauseous, like had to go to the bathroom and cool down. It was bad because it was like I wasn't prepared at all. And because she fell asleep and she didn't give me any warnings. But yeah, dementia, be damned. It got me fucked up.
I like the ones, I just literally Googled some romance movies. Pride and Prejudice is a really, really good one. What?
I know.
They got Brokeback Mountain on here. That was a good one.
I literally spent like 5 or 6 years promising to never watch it.
Really?
Because everybody, because it came out when I was in high school, I was only out boy. At the time, or out person at the time, and so everyone's like, "Have you seen it? Like they all expected me to have been the first person in line to go see this damn movie.
Okay.
No, I did not go see it, and when I watched it, I wasn't even that. I'm sorry, you had beans on that mountain, and went in dry. No, not realistic. Not realistic at all. Not my gay movie. Sorry.
Okay, who said not my game? It just popped up on there. I didn't watch it.
Give me Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Give me Tu Wong Fu. Give me Mrs. Doubtfire. No,
okay.
I'm kidding. But The Birdcage. As far as my gay movies, Brokeback Mountain is not on there. Sorry about it.
This is not on there. That's fine.
Gay film. I do love my gay films, like just gay in general. And I do love movies like heart wrenching ones. Ones I know I need to cry to. Precious. I love Precious. For Color Girls.
I don't like Precious.
Well, you do you. It is over dramatized. I get it. Not all that shit can happen. It can, but not all that shit just regularly happens to anybody. But I still love it.
Oh,
Precious.
Remember Me? You remember Me? I remember that one. That was a good one.
Which one was that one?
Edward.
Oh God, no! Because it ended up at no. I already know that ending. It's so dumb.
What's that guy's name?
It ended. Why out of all those movies you want to put a 9/11 twist at the end of?
I know.
The fuck?
It was still
that was so dumb.
I am dead.
That was so dumb.
It was. But
why?
It's on there.
Why?
It's up there, Steve. It's up there.
Are there any specific rituals or routines you follow daily?
I wash my ass every day.
That part. I brush my teeth. I clean myself.
Okay.
No. Like I said, if I have the mornings to myself, I do. I'm a morning. This is a question later. I'm not even going to answer that. But I definitely like to, like I said, listen to my music, dance, all that, have time. I like to give myself extra time so I can feel the fantasy. Like I don't have shit to do. So I do. I give myself an extra hour in the mornings just so I can dick around if I really don't feel like moving.
What time you wake up?
8 o'clock for my 10 o'clock clients.
Okay.
But I live 10 minutes away.
Yeah, that's fat.
Yeah. So, I have so much extra time in the morning because I don't like to stress out. My Audible has been 100% like every day in the car. That's what I'm listening to.
Okay, yeah.
Just getting through my books, and I do need to get back into podcasting. It's one of those things though, because I only really listen to my phone like that in the car. I'm battling between either podcast, either book, or either music. It's one of the three. As far as my car goes, because I don't like to change it up in the middle. I don't like to do both.
Oh yeah.
Because if I start doing a podcast while I'm in the middle of a book, I'm going to start getting my stories confused. It's a whole thing. I blur my shit together. I need to stop looking at that camera and look at that one because we don't use that one.
That's
we
right.
lose that one.
I'm just using.
We have a screen right here, and it's a habit. And this one, anyways. But yeah, so that's. Yeah, podcast is probably my most.
Podcast.
Yeah,
I say a podcast.
not
on Monday.
podcast. Audible. Sorry.
Audibles. I listen to a podcast on Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay.
Horrible Decisions and Cocktails podcast, Dirty Discussions. Shout out to y'all. I do listen to them like every day, or like on those days.
I've seen a couple of theirs with you.
It's
on,
good.
On
yeah,
YouTube.
watching that. Yeah, 'cause I watch them religiously.
Their setup is nice.
It's nice.
I
They
love
got their own
setup.
studios with like Wheezy and Mandy own.
It would be cool
studios.
if we eventually could get one, not like exactly like theirs, but where we could have multiple cameras, and so that we don't have to be right beside each other, and we could still get.
We get there. We'll get there.
Well, and because it'd make editing easy too, because I can literally do like zoom ins on each other instead of like it being on the same screen. It could be obviously on our face, and we could really go in and edit that. Goals.
We're gonna get there for sure. What's a skill you've always wanted to learn?
I will say this because I was still learning it when I stopped, but I would love to get back into Lyra. I was doing it for about a year straight and had a neck injury, and kind of just fell out right then and there because it scared me, and I haven't really picked it up since. And I've also financially not making what I used to make, so affording to go for Lyra is not practical right now. But that and getting into burlesque more. I would love to get into dancing burlesque. I think that would be so much fun. But yeah, again, goals. But that's something like where I can have fun and get a workout.
Right.
But like I still practice with my hoops every once in a while. I'll get those out. My poi balls. I just don't practice like I used to, and it's unfortunate because I need to change that.
That part. We'll get there. I don't know.
It's been a common theme right now. A lot of change needs to happen.
I see a lot of change. I feel like first thing came to my mind was like being a stripper.
Okay.
Stripper pole.
Yeah.
That's what I would skill I would want to learn. The pole.
The pole. Yep. Which is funny.
That's
I have one at the house. Too.
Really?
Yeah, you've seen it in the garage. It does not get used, so it's right in the middle of the floor.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm like, where is it? It's right in the
It's
middle.
right there. I use it to stretch. I do use it to stretch.
Do you?
Yeah, it helps me with stretching on my arms out.
We need to do. I need to do like pole dancing classes. I always wanted to do something like that.
Pole Academy here in Greenville.
Oh yeah, it's in Greenville.
Yep.
That's on my list.
Kristen
of
goes.
things that
She's actually. I don't know if she's a teacher right now, but she has taught classes there before, and she does a lot of burlesque and has taught burlesque classes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Pick another.
We'll have to look into it because I know you would love it. Did you do another 30-minute break?
We might have to go to. You can check it.
Okay.
Is it still on?
Okay. Sweet. Favorite animals. So for this, I also was thinking, do like domestic, like pets, and like wild, like ones that you probably never have. For me, I do love animals. I'm a cat person. I have 3 dogs, but I'm a cat person. I love my dogs. My dogs are treated well, but I'm a cat person. Unfortunately, my fiance is allergic. So we actually have been thinking about getting a cat. But it would have to be something like a Sphinx or something like that, where his allergies won't get fucked. And even then, I'm pretty sure it's a danger, so we'd still have to. We are back in? Okay, so we are looking, like I said, about getting possibly a Sphinx, or I would love to get a Lycoi, which are the werewolf kitties. They're so cute. They have like mostly hair around their face and around their paws, but then like the rest of them's kind of like really, really, really wiry, not a lot of hair. They're adorable. I have to show you a picture of them.
Yeah, I have to see that.
It's like literally like a werewolf and a kitty had a baby. But yeah, as far as domestic cat animals, definitely cat person. But as far as animals I would love to meet and would probably cry when I meet it, sloth. I would sloths are so adorable. They're so boring that literally there's the difference between them is a 3-toed and a 2-toed because they have that much going on.
Really?
There's a 3-toed sloth and a 2-toed sloth. They grow mold on their backs.
I did not know that either.
They have little ecosystems because they're just that chill and that they don't do anything. They sometimes fall out of trees because they grab their own arms. Yeah, they think it's a branch because they move so slow.
Oh, that's
so they'll grab it
crazy.
and then fall out the tree. It's
I got
sad.
a little sloth bookmark. I do like sloths. They are so cute. I like koala bears. They're so cute. We doing wild
koala bears.
Oh, that's crazy. Rhinoceros.
Stupid.
I like those. Charging rhinoceros. But I had peacocks.
Ooh.
I got peacocks and a leopard in my like paintings in my house. So I guess those are my favorite.
Butterflies too.
Butterflies are my favorite. I got that hand tattoo. I like butterflies are a sign of a good omen. So. That like those, I like dogs, specifically pit bulls, because I had one before my sister let him get stolen. So I had a pit bull before. So those are my favorite. If I had to pick my dream dog, would be like a English bulldog or a French bulldog.
Frenchies are so cute.
I love them. They have health problems
they do.
though, so I was like, I don't want to be spending all that money. But I love my 2 cats. I got 2. They are
You're
my
the opposite
favorites.
of us. Because you're a dog person but have cats.
Yeah, I'm a dog person, but
and I'm
I have
a
cats.
cat person with dogs.
Yeah, because like I love my cats because I can leave them out freely, even though I be wanting to kick their ass and put them in a cage. But they use the litter box, so that's what I love. I love dogs, but I'm not home enough to like
have that responsibility.
and take the dog out.
Yeah.
So I'm a cat person, but I love my 2 cats, Shuri and Wavy. They are amazing when they're not being 2 little shits. So.
No, never mind. You already answered that question.
Oh, I seen this one. What's your favorite childhood memory? You got one?
Yeah, mine's yeah. It's all stuff I did by myself, which is dark, but whatever. It's true.
Okay.
I did not have a good childhood, so it definitely was one of those things. When I was by myself was when I was in my prime because there was no one around to be terrible. That sounds so emo, but whatever. It is what it is. But I was a climber. Like, I was that kid who climbed trees all the damn time and somehow never got hurt. And would, like, have my little forts and things like that. Like, if we had a creek nearby, like, I would have a little fort that I would make and just have my own little area to myself. And then, honestly, like, after I stopped being as outdoorsy growing up as a teenager, it was a lot of times just being in my room, like, listening to the music I loved and making poetry and drawing and video game. Like, yeah, eventually it was gaming. Well, no, I gamed on and off all my childhood. But yeah, it was mostly just things that I did by myself where I had peace and quiet, like, with me. Because that was the safest. So yeah, just my me time.
I don't know, favorite childhood memory. I was thinking about, like, we went to Six Flags. My grandma took us to Six Flags. My grandma and granddad took me and my sister, my older sister, and my aunt to Six Flags. I mean, that's a favorite. I mean, that's my favorite one. And when we used to go to the beach, my granddaddy used to be in construction, and he used to work in Myrtle Beach during the week and come home on the weekend. But we went during the summer. We would go down, and have family trips down there. That's my favorite. Okay. That's at Myrtle Beach. We've been to Myrtle Beach so many times I could get around down there without the GPS. So that would be my favorite. Okay. Going to the beach.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Both.
Both, which means I just never get sleep.
Right.
Like, it literally is, it's normal for me to get to bed between 1 and 2 and be up between 7 and 8 on a regular. And my body is really, I have to really try to sleep past 8 o'clock because my body just is not down for it. But I also have FOMO, fear of missing out. So it's really hard for me to be it's hard for me not to be the last person to go to bed.
I'm a morning person, but sometimes I'm either in sleep by 10 or I'm up till 3, and then my alarm goes off at 5 because I'm insane. Yeah. But I try to be a 5 a.m. person, like up by 5, early bird gets to worm.
Yeah.
I try to be, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes I don't get out of bed till 6:30. But I set my alarm for 5 a.m. and then sometimes I don't go to sleep.
But also, as the thing was, because I don't have kids, like that whole. That's never going to be a problem for me. Getting up before school starts? No, never. I get up when school starts. Like, I'm awake when school is about to start.
In session.
And I
School
never
in session,
have to
I
be
get up
in
now.
that traffic ever. Because I do. I go past 2 schools to get to work.
Oh.
And they are 100%.
Yeah, I have to
That's
take
why
my
I changed my. That's one of the reasons why I changed my time to 10. My starting hours is 10 because I don't like being up at 7. I used to do it all the time. My body's too used to it. That's why it's hard for me to sleep past 8. It's because I used to be up at 7 a.m. in the mornings every day. Yeah, no. Now that I can, I don't want to. Like, I definitely want to get my time in.
Yeah, I'm a morning. I love my mornings. I mean, I like being up late, but and it's just my me time. Like that's when I can get some time is in the morning, early morning, or late at night when my daughter goes to sleep. Right.
I don't ever see it really changing for me because Bobby's the nighttime person. Like, could stay up until 4 or 5 in the morning if his job allowed. If he didn't have to get up super early. But super early is 11 o'clock.
That's crazy.
Well, but yeah, because he works. So he works from usually like 12 to like 8ish.
Okay.
Or 12ish to 8ish. It depends on the day. Anyways, and then Josh is always like 9 to 5 or like 8 to 4 or 8 to 3. So he's the morning person. And so if I want to get any kind of time with anybody, I'm both. Like it is what it is. I'm also a light sleeper.
Yeah.
But as long as I get between 6 and 7 hours of sleep, I'm good. I don't always get that, though.
I never get that. I say, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Scotland. That's my number one.
That fast.
That's my number one.
Scotland.
I just love part of my heritage is Scottish.
Okay.
So would love to do it for that, but also just the land is beautiful.
Okay.
And Scotland's whole, like, I don't know, from what I've gathered, like, their whole point is just leave us alone.
Okay.
Let us be us. Let us be, like, just leave us alone, which I'm like, girl, yes. But, yeah, the landscape and everything there is so gorgeous. We actually have a friend who goes, who's been once, and I think it's going to start, like, being a yearly trip for her because she fell in love with it so fast.
Wow.
But, yeah, I would love to go there. They're super cool from everything I've heard. Super chill people, but they also know how to have fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that would be mine.
I would say like Thailand, or I want to go to Dubai, or that's the first two I could think of.
Yeah.
Thailand, Dubai, something like that.
I would love to go to Canada too.
Oh yeah, Canada would be.
Or the Netherlands.
I want to go everywhere. First of all, everywhere that I haven't been.
Anywhere that's notoriously like liberal as shit compared to us, like. But like Amsterdam, I would love to go to Amsterdam. I'd love to go and like check out the weed bars, basically.
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
They have smoke shops and shit, like actual like bars where that's where you go and do.
Yeah,
It'd be so cool.
That would be cool.
But yeah, next one. I'm trying to think if I'm done. I am keeping it simple. I might just put some mascara on and call it a day. What's a hobby or interest you're currently passionate about? Well, like I said earlier, I am in I call it my pre-drag era. And so right now, because that's the thing, I have a lot of hobbies. For the past couple years, it's been painting, sculpting. I'm currently working on upcycling a little, basically a D&D setup where people could play. I want to DM. It's another one of my goals is to DM finally, but that's going to be about a year's worth of work putting into it before I have that ready. But I am trying to take like trash that's not recyclable, but it has different like shapes and things like that are neat to me, and I want to take and use that and actually make it into like I'm possibly toying with like a post-apocalyptic plot or setting. So having these little 3D models of an area for people to put their miniatures is what I'm working on. And then, of course, adding the huge project, which would be drag. That's going to take... I need to expand on my makeup. I need to expand on my sewing skills. I need to... And now start looking at a new figure and what shapes or what shape I want to go for. My actual drag persona, what that means. I already have a drag name. I will let that out later. Again, when I get more and more committed to this. And this is very, very early on. So don't expect anything it's too soon. But yeah, that's where I am right now, and trying to finish up anything that I haven't finished recently, because I know if I start this now, those projects are not going to be touched for a really long time. So I'm trying to make sure that the ones I need to finish are finished. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about mine. Like mine, just I've really been on the gym and the audibles. Make sure I listen to more books. And editing, really trying to get more content, being more of that content creator. That's my hobbies.
Yeah.
That's my life.
Sweet.
So I feel like we can save these. Well, unless you want to.
What? How much time are we at?
We are at 1 hour, 7 minutes on that thing.
Let's do one or two more, just because we've had to cancel, or because of the changing batteries out.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we do have a lot of questions. Yeah, we won't be able to finish today, which is fine.
Oh, favorite drag queens.
That's definitely because I know you're kind of learning more about them. But ones that I would say for you, I think you would be great to look at first.
Yeah.
Bob the Drag Queen.
Bob the Drag Queen. I'll be taking notes.
Yeah,
while I'm taking notes.
Yep.
Okay.
Bob the Drag Queen.
Okay.
Evie Oddly, and it's let me know when you're ready. YVIEODDLY. Trixie Mattel, TRIXIE, MATTEL. And with her, you'll find Katya, but Katya is she's going to be an easy one. I won't make you spell out Zamalochkova,
okay,
because that is her last name. Willem, WILLAM. Trying to think, who's another one? If you like, if you're at all interested in the Boulet Brothers drag, they have some really great ones. But Vander Von Odd, and his 3 names. Bitch Pudding.
I like that one.
It's BIQTCH.
Okay.
Pudding. She's hilarious. And then I'm trying to think. There's so many good ones out there. Which congratulations, Neohuru X. She's the one who just won season 5 of Dragula.
Okay.
But yeah, Dolly, DAHLI. He is kind of gender bent drag. He is sexy.
I like that name.
And he does kind of like sexy clown horror drag. It's a lot. You have to look him up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got some music out. He's also just we're gonna have to get you into the Boulet Brothers as well as RuPaul's Drag Race, because we are equal opportunities opportunists over here and watch both. Yeah, Boulets. I really love the Boulets. They don't have quite as many scandals as RuPaul, but that's okay. We love a stunt queen.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all should look those queens up too. They're amazing. If you haven't heard of any of them, definitely look them up. Other than that, yeah, I think you want
to do one more?
Yeah, let's do it. One more. Say we did it.
Got it right.
I just finished up mascara. I think I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna put any eyeliner on. I don't need to. I'm being natural today.
That part.
I said that with a shit ton of glitter on me. But anyways, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Stop caring what other people think. 100%. I held myself back so many times because I didn't want to be too loud or too whatever, too gay, too whatever, or didn't want to step on any toes, didn't want to, make too many waves. No, fuck that. I'm over that. Okay. I definitely regret ever thinking that I should have done that, and I think for me it was definitely part of masking and a part of like trying to fit in and not stir pots. At this point, like. Well, and because like even Bobby or Josh was saying like the other day, is like, I think it's funny that you want to do drag, but you hate attention. Yeah, it might be true, but at the same time, out of drag, I still get attention. I still get looked at. It's still going to happen.
Right.
Why not go ahead and claim that for myself and say, fuck it. If you want to look, here's something to look at.
Absolutely.
Like, I've really gotten back to where, and we talked about it last week a little bit, where I'm starting to feel like my old high school self, where I really didn't give a shit, and that rebel, like, came out full swinging. Yeah, that's coming back, like, in spades. But with a little bit more wisdom and a little bit more patience just a little bit, not much.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But yeah, that's definitely something I would go back and tell myself is don't give a shit what other people
That's
think.
a fact. I would say do it now. Whatever you thinking you want to
Yes.
do, go ahead and do it. Like
Yes.
I've been like loving like YouTube when the teen naturals and girls were going natural back in like 2012 when I graduated high school. Oh my God, that sounds so a long time ago. But
Bitch,
I
was 09.
Okay. See, I would like anything. I was like, do it. Go ahead and do it. Go full force. You are that girl. That's what I would tell. That's what I tell myself back then if I had something. You that girl. You do it. Go ahead and do it. You should have been did it. Whatever you think you can do, you definitely can do it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would tell myself. Go ahead and do it now. Go ahead and chase your dream and do it now. That's what I would tell myself. And you are that girl. Cause
yes.
Like,
you are shit. You gonna be shit.
That part.
If they don't think you are, get the broom out, bitch.
Okay.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah,
We're not going to say anything about that. But if you know, you know.
Yeah. That's a
we're
fact.
sweeping our problems away in 2024.
Okay, because you're going to get the
Bap, bap.
one way or the other. One way or the other.
Anyways,
Okay.
I hope you guys have a great week, which, yes, it is January 29th, and we will see you in February.
That's right.
Happy first full moon of the year. It was the wolf moon. Hopefully
Woo.
none of y'all got too crazy out there.
Oh, it got crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, and it's leap year, so we're going to have 29 days in February.
Well, next time we come back, it's going to be Black History Month.
Yay!
February Black History Month.
Should we do something special for that?
We already black. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We probably will. You know we will. We got a whole 28 days of...
I'm just thinking about that comment that it's at 7,200 now.
Cuz don't have stank coochie energy.
Racism is stank coochie energy.
It
These are
is,
facts.
yeah, racism.
But there's a whole funny thing of where
That's another
literally on
inside.
Facebook I had posted something. The person was being racist, and I love to troll a troll, so it's still growing. 7,200 reactions to it, and it's the most famous thing I've ever done. But I keep taking screenshots of it just in case it gets deleted, the post, because I'm petty.
Make sure you know that my comment got all those.
Yeah, it's the most famous thing I've ever done, literally. But yes,
hilarious.
but no, y'all have a good week, and we will see you next time.
This has been another episode of Trims
and
Trauma.
Trauma.
We're your hosts, Brea and
Corrigan.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
That was fun. I like that.